It's Gentleman feat Danny Brown, Dollywood 1 remix. Hold up, I'm just typing this comment. Guys, I'm new to this whole live thing. It's been a minute, you know? So take filter off. Want to see your makeup? I mean, you can see it a little bit, but filter stays on during any activity. Thank you for joining me, and thank you to anybody who watched my my incel rant earlier on my Instagram stories. I'm having a lot of fun with that. I'd like to keep talking about that with y'all. Oh yeah, the song is already out in Australia. Thank you. I'm just typing this. I'm so bad at multitasking. Hold on, I'm just like, Dolly, okay, Gentleman feat Danny Brown, Dollywood 1 remix out at midnight. I'm just gonna post that. I'm gonna pin it. Do you guys know how to like ask questions in here, or can we do like a Q&A type thing? Is there like a format for that where I can like easily see it so the comments aren't going so fast? So please let me know. Okay, I'm almost ready, guys. Don't leave. New song. God, I'm so bad at this. I should have done this earlier. All right, boom. I can pin the comment. There we go. Hello, I'm now here. Okay, let's see. How do we do some type of Q&A situation? Oh wait, is that what no questions yet? Tap a question to answer. Okay. Oh, do you guys know how to ask questions? Okay. Is this like recent? They're all about incels, so maybe this is about my thing from earlier. Hi, Michael. Yeah, I love tacos. It's hitting. They're hitting. Like most types. I'm not supposed to eat spicy foods anymore because apparently I have acid reflux. And so right now what I'm sucking on, well, I just took my acid reflux medication. One of these for vocal health. I gotta speak quietly and I have to not do the like thing if I usually talk. Like, well, I don't usually talk down here, but if I'm talking like that, it ain't hitting. Bad for the vocal cords. Okay, how's working with Danny Brown? Danny Brown is incredible. Like absolutely killed this verse. Like somehow just seemed to be like the perfect person for this song, and especially because Dolly did like this. Well, I don't want to spoil it. Well, I'll just spoil it because y'all are here. So basically, we were like, what if it was like kind of this jazzy remix where it was like this upright bass and some stuff like that, you know? And it just seemed to fit. Like the only person that would be like, I'm just pulling some stuff up, that'd be chaotic enough to be able to like match that energy. It just had to be Danny Brown. And I've just been a fan of his. I remember seeing him like way back in college, like, yeah, just the absolutely like incredible unhinged energy is absolutely iconic. And I'm still like, what? He's on one of my songs? Yeah, pretty crazy. The nails, someone said, can we see the nails? Hear the nails? They're good because they keep me from biting stuff, you know, like biting the cuticles and so forth. But then I feel like the anxiety goes to other parts of me, like throat tension. You know, like you always have anxiety somewhere in your body. Some people have it like their stomach. Some people have it, you know. Okay, I'm just reading some of these comments. I wrote papers like your incel theories when I majored in philosophy. That's dope. I like that you call them my incel theories. Where'd I get my nails done? I can't remember the name of the place, but in Los Angeles, California. Thank you, Spencer. Nice to see you in the chat. Are you a gentleman, milady? I'd say yes and yes. My dad drank so much Mountain Dew. Now he has to sleep on an incline or he'll wake up choking on his own vomit because the Mountain Dew eroded his throat sphincter. He'll still be drinking it. Oh, he'll still be drinking it. King. No, bad for you. I mean, I'm shitting on Mountain Dew, and I really didn't drink that much, and then I drank for the Gentleman video, because I was like, you know, I have scenes where like I'm drinking it and whatever, And I was like, why do I feel aggressive? And like, it's like wired in a way that like is beyond coffee. It hits different than Red Bull. I'm pretty sensitive to caffeine. I don't really drink coffee and stuff, but I was like, this is a different beast. This is built different. Okay, I'm sorry that I'm so slow on this. Okay, so Milady remix or Gentleman remix? You cannot make me choose between the two. I'm telling you, they are both. I think these are like two of my favorite remixes ever. Like, I'm just so happy with how they worked out. The Milady remix with Searle and Caro Caro Bonito. I'm just like, again, like two icons that I have like looked up to and stand from afar. And someone says my subscription to your OnlyFans expired. Sounds like it's time to renew. Details on the Alice Glass remix. I am very, very excited for you to hear that one. Iron Fist. I'm glad Iron Fist is gonna get its moment, because you know it wasn't a single, but I've always really liked that song. Original prod by Clarence Clarity, Count Baldor, Umru, Mood Killer also co-wrote. Okay, sorry, I'm catching up with the chat. Which is my favorite non-remix track on My Agenda Deluxe. Ooh. I have to like look at, I like legit have to look at the track list, because I'm like, well, I can do it. Okay, let me think. There's, so the original non-remixes, there's Crusader, Strapping Young Lads, One Pill, Two Pill, and Chainmail. Oof, I don't know. I kind of like One Pill, Two Pill because it's so different from the other stuff. That's Sega Bodega prod. So different from the other stuff that I've done, I feel like. And it's like more like loosey-goosey in terms of the song structure, and it's just kind of like, it's not clubby, but it's like kind of like, it is clubby in a way, but in a different way. Not like clubby in like the like Searle remix way. Dream collab. Bono. He never hits me back up. It's really sad. Okay. Who does my visualizers? That would be Weston Allen, who like also co-directs all my music videos and does like creative direction for like the like vinyl design and graphic design my tour poster. He's a creative director. You gotta stand him, and his music is fucking fire. You gotta check out Weston Allen's EP. It's all fucking hitting as fuck. And then you gotta check out Neil Foxter, who did the 3D characters. Yeah, 3D characters for the cover of My Agenda Deluxe. And all the remixes, like all the characters, hitting as fuck. You gotta check them out. Okay. Aside from Gaga, what other pop artists would you like to collab with? Lil Nas X. Hands down, absolutely. I'm just like, let's fucking go. Stan. I will make a gentleman cosplay for Halloween. I wish you see it and like it. I will love it. Anybody that does any kind of gentleman, lady, any kind of looks, I'm like, let's fucking go. Especially TikToks. I do be loving to see those. You know, we gotta resurrect the gentleman dance. I didn't even think of this. I'm writing it down in my notebook, y'all. Gotta be resurrecting that gentleman dance, because it's gonna be a whole different, like, it'll be like sped up and shit because of the, you know, new BPM. I'm leaking information about the new BPM. I believe it is a bit faster. Will I release signed My Agenda Deluxe vinyl? Yes, I will. I saw somebody comment that and I was like, shit, I forgot to do that. Well, we'll do it. Love you guys. Come to Argentina? I would love to. Yeah, I need to cover My Chemical Romance song. I know, I'm trying to figure out. I know, I see a lot of My Chemical Romance. That'd be a sick vibe. That'd be a very sick collab. I'm also trying to figure out what cover songs I should do next. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Can you lip sync to Replay, please? I should do some kind of lip sync thing. Okay. Where's the Adam Curtis remix? Says Lynn. I know. I'm like, he won't hit me back either. Okay, sorry. I gotta catch the fuck up to this chat. Someone said Black Roses XCX says I want a tattoo. Any ideas? How about a fedora like maybe like right here? You know, just like pretty big but like kind of subtle, but like probably like that big but like subtle. You know. I am coming to the UK. A lot of cities in the UK, I believe. Doing London, Manchester, Bristol, maybe Brighton, I think. Can't remember. But I'm definitely coming out there. Love that UK. I love it. Okay. I am reading all of these and trying to scroll through them, and I'm sorry. Opinion on getting Mr. To You tattooed on my knuckles. I mean, if you're with it, why not? I mean, that would be hitting. Nail ASMR. Okay. Like this kind of energy. I do this all the time, like just to myself. I'll be like, I need to get a little bit of It's hitting. Okay, wow, I got a lot of comments to catch up with. Speaking of covers, cover my face with your feet. Well, that costs extra. Yeah, cover some classic rock. Guns N' Roses, AC/DC, make that shit better. I mean, hey, I'm in no position to, comment on the original, but yes, I do be loving these classic rock covers. Hey, we got Dollywood1 in the chat. I'm trying to see if there's anything I can if I can highlight your thingy. I don't know how to do this. Let me know if you want to be in the live stream. I don't know how to just comment, and then I can try to add you if you want to be in the live stream. Everybody stan Dollywood1. First of all, biggest icon in music to hit the scene in thousands and thousands of years. I've been a Dollywood1 stan what feels like a lifetime. And after we did, let's see, we've done 3 things together. This is the second one to come out. I think the first one was a track that we collabed on that is actually not out yet, that is on somebody else's project. And then, let's see. And then, okay. Oh, nice homework. All right. Well, we love to see it. Okay. Hell yeah. Do that homework. That's epic. But yeah, and then we did F the World, and that was epic. And it was like, I remember like I sent you the track, and I feel like I can't remember which one it was, but it was like you got it back to me literally in like, it was like there was one of them where you got it back to me in like 2 hours or less. It was like less than 2 hours. Maybe it was the Gentleman Reviews. I was like, we need this done like really quickly because I think maybe Danny Brown's interested, but I'm not sure what's gonna work out. And then like you just whipped that out so quickly, and I was just like, literally, I remember my jaw was like I was astounded. Like, it's just insane. You're so musically talented, and it just blows my mind every day. Okay. And now I'm catching up with this. Oh, Shake It. Wait, someone said cover Shake It. You talking about Taylor Swift? Talking about Taylor Swiftini? That would be hitting. That would be hitting. Yeah, I was wanting to do a Tay-Sway cover, but I couldn't figure out which song. So I was like, I don't know. If I did do one, what would be the best Taylor Swift song to cover? Can we expect any surprises on tour? You can expect nothing but surprises. In fact, you can expect many surprises. Alright. Oh, Shake It by Metro Station. Duh, what the heck was I thinking? Well, why did I do... Wait, Shake It? No, she's Shake It Off. She's Shake It Off. Actually, what I should do is do all of the Shake It's in one song, and then that can be like a mashup situation. What is... Oh, yeah, Metro Station. Duh. I'm so... I DJ that song every time that I DJ. Why am I... Cover Skater Boy. Well, it's funny that you say Skater Boy because Weston Allen did an incredible like death metal saxophone cover of Skater Boy that is incredible, and it's on Spotify. Go check it out. Follow Weston Allen on Spotify. Collab with Shy Girl Arena. I stand both of them. Metro Station, not Taylor Swift. Icon, please. Now that y'all are saying not Taylor Swift, it's gonna have to be a little Tay-Sway in the chat. Yeah, the medley. Okay, and Charlie too, yep. Okay. Collab with The Garden. I did. On the song F the World, also feat Dollywood One and Quay Dash. Yes, I love Ashniko. We Sam. Okay. I'm gonna see if there. Oh wow, 99 questions. Okay, I was like, is anybody asking any questions? And now I'm like, how do I? Okay. Wow. All right, guys, let's get into it. I don't know if anybody. I'm just in the mood, just for a little minute. Oh, nice. Somebody says converted. Okay, how do I? That's dope. I'm gonna take a screenshot because that's hitting. Okay, we're doing a Q&A now, y'all. Converted 4chan incel here. Your music fucks. Thank you. That is like, I love to hear that more than anything else. It's hitting as fuck. Somebody says collab with Danny Brown and name the song Gentleman, please. I don't know. Okay, you got it. And guess what's coming out tonight at midnight? Ha. Yeah, 303. Well, I did collab with 303 on the Rebecca Black Friday remix. Also feat Icon Big Frida. Check out the video. Another Weston Allen directorial moment. Okay. Brazil loves you. I really want to come to Brazil. I'd love to collab with Pablo. Best Soylent flavor? Original. Say gay rights? Said it. Okay, Q&A. I'm so bad at this, guys. Thank you for like actually staying here. All right. I'm just going to pick ones that I want to talk about. I like talking about, if you saw my stories today, I was really digging talking about the incel stuff and like the use of like irony and as a way, and like humor as a way to reach people. And yeah, if anyone wants to talk about that, I'm in the mood to talk about that. Just come on here and talk about my, what's my favorite song I've ever done? That's a hard one. Okay, wait. Do you think 4chan dudes are just misguided or inherently fucked and beyond redemption? I believe that everybody is redeemable, pretty much. And I think that, yeah, we do tend to have this idea that, like, certain people, it's like they're too far gone and, like, they don't deserve, like, our time and attention. And definitely attention is, like, limited and time is limited. And sometimes I think it's kind of like, not everyone can focus on this communicating things and trying to help the same groups of people. Like my interests are in certain areas, and thus like I'm going to be able to better reach like certain groups of people, and then other people like can focus on other people. You know what I mean? Like it's not going to be like, not, it is like there's limited time and attention. So I do think everyone's redeemable, but you can't spend your time trying to like reach everyone and convert them over to being tolerant and being a leftist and being, truly based. You can't really reach everybody. Okay, sorry, these are moving very quickly. Dorian ContraPoints collab for incel discussion. I would love that. Also, yes, Jojo Siwa collab. I would also love that. I just have this vision of like a track that's like me, Arca, and Jojo Siwa. Like I just feel like that would just be, I don't know, just it came to me in a dream, legit, and I was like, that'd be hitting. Okay. But yeah, ContraPoints, we stan. Anybody who doesn't know ContraPoints, just Google ContraPoints. Google ContraPoints on YouTube. I always say Google as like search, but it actually is owned by Google, so I feel like that is fitting now. My whole fam are neckbeards. It's hard being the only Dorian Electra stan out here. Well, I'll say this, the two are not mutually exclusive. Let's get these neckbeard Dorian Electra stans going, because that we need more of that. Would you kiss Joker's feet? Yeah, I guess I could kiss my own feet, but I should probably start stretching. Okay, sorry, it's so dumb. I love Chase Icon, stan Chase Icon. Okay. think Lynn says, I think the use of art to get people to understand these concepts is super important. That's how I feel too. I'm just like, and it's nothing like the kind of music I like to listen to often is just kind of, well, I don't listen to that much music, but at the club and things, music that's just like about partying. And I think pop music is very important to provide like an escape for people to not have to think about stuff. And I think that's super important. And like, that's like a socially good thing to provide. But like for me, if I'm in the studio, like I just can't bring myself, unless it's just like so dumb that it's like really stupid. I'm like, it's just not, I just can't. I feel like an imposter. I feel like a fraud if I'm trying to just make a song that's about like just like love or partying. Like those things are awesome. I love those things. But it's just, I don't know, part of it, I just, for me personally, and maybe it's an artistic blockage that I need to get over it. I do think one thing I want to work on with my next album is learning to be a bit more like emotionally vulnerable. Because I think that emotional rawness and vulnerability would be something that would really benefit my music, and that would be healthy for me, because I think sometimes I can be like self-conscious about like, oh, nobody wants to hear about like I always feel like, oh, no one wants to hear about like my personal struggles with like anxiety or this or that. I'm like, that's too basic. I gotta talk about this big huge societal issues, but it's like, no, I mean, that shit's also very important, but yeah, I don't know. I like it all. Okay, I'm gonna catch up. Would you collab with Searle, or did you already? I stand Searle. I did collab with Searle. The Milady remix is a Searle remix. That is the first single off my Agenda Deluxe. And then the Gentleman remix is coming out tonight at midnight, is the second single. Go check out the Searle remix of Milady. Feat. Cara Cara Bonito. Searle's like, I'm just like, icon king. If you don't know Searle, just go look him up because you'll fucking love him. Okay. People are saying sus. What is sus? I mean, everything's sus when you really think about it. Sorry, I'm catching up. All right, what is sus? I'm so full of mystery. Ask me any questions, ask away. How do I feel about the label hyperpop? I mean, I think that I think it's fine. I have no problem with it. I think that a lot of artists, it's like they don't want to be boxed in. I feel the same way. I don't want to be boxed into like just one thing. I'm just like, I like to make music and it expands beyond genre. But when I really look at something like the hyperpop playlist, and I'm like, the majority of these people I am either friends with or have had contact with like on the internet, and I like their music, I'm like, okay, that feels like a pretty like organic scene, which to me it's like, I like that when I can think about like a lot of the people involved, even when it's people I've never met that are just on the internet, and it does feel like a scene in that way. So I have no problem with it, but I also think that my music is like always going to evolve and change, just like a lot of other people who make music that gets called hyperpop. Like the sound is going to evolve and change, or it will stay. That then there will be people that continue to make sounds that sound like other people's music, and that's also fine. Like everything is referencing everything else. Like just about how you remix it and mash it up. So I feel like, yeah, it's all groovy, baby. Okay. Joker Core, yes. Okay. Joker Core pop, yeah. I've never even seen any Joker movies. Okay, wait, let's see. Well, would you maybe sign my arm at the London show so I can get it tattooed? My handwriting is horrible, but I can sign things. I learned to sign things by practice. I've had to practice. Okay, I'm catching up. Quoting me saying everything is really sus when you think about it. True. Like really think about anything and you'll be like, that's actually sus. I'm gonna have one more of these little cough drop thingy, or these lozenges. My pronouns: they, them, joker. Will they release stems for the deluxe? Maybe, but it's like their remixes already, so. Draw my mustache as it's in the other room. Otherwise I would. Dorian ain't sus. No. everybody's sus. Literally everybody and everything is sus. I appreciate that, but to be honest, everything on Earth is very sus. I am taking one of these boys. I hope we're not supposed to do too many. I don't think it's actually medicated. I think it's just like natural for the throat. More merch. Yes, more merch is coming. Not their mustaches in the other room. Kind of, that was kind of a funny way to say it. Okay, how to become Joker-fied? I'll explain that. Okay, wait. So hold on. Wait, we still Dorian for Joker, right? Absolutely. This is okay. Sorry, I'm gonna write this down. How to become? I'm just like writing it down in my notebook so I don't forget. How did I become Joker-fied? Okay, so the first question is Dorian for Joker. Yes. Okay, so basically, yes. Basically, like it is my like I don't know 5-year plan to play the Joker in some kind of capacity. No, these didn't come from Zoe, but I did get a lot of other really good throat things from Zoe that I deeply appreciated. My voice is healing. I'm taking voice lessons now for the first time. I have one tomorrow. I have to be careful and like conserve my voice and just kind of do it for like short period of time. Like before this, I was like, okay, I'm silent for a few hours. And then when someone says, can you have a pumpkin spice era? Well, I did have a pumpkin spice era last fall, and it might have to come back. I gotta write that down too. Yeah, it's gotta come back. Because that was, just look up F the World Dorian Electra, you'll see. Okay. Here we go. Joker-fied. Alright. How to become Joker-fied? Oh, wait, sorry. With the new merch thing, sorry, I have ADHD, and I love it, but it makes a few things challenging. Okay, so one of them is I'm going to interrupt myself 20 times to say, like, 2 things. Merch. New merch coming. New merch coming, but right now you can order the My Gender Deluxe vinyl. There's also a few flamboyant vinyls left that we just restocked, and the My Agenda Deluxe t-shirt on DorianLecture.com. Am I going to change my hair? Yes. I just don't know how I should change it yet. I'm like trying to plot what I should do. Can I draw? Kinda, not well, but I mean I can draw, but it ain't good. Yeah, return to the PSL era. Okay, there was another question. Okay, Joker-fied. So I got the notebook. How do I become Joker-fied? Well, basically I woke up, I looked around at society, and I was just like, I'm going to become the Joker. And it's pretty much as simple as that. Any other questions about that? Okay, I'm gonna pull up these questions. Okay. That's funny. Total Eclipse of the Heart is a cover that we an incel thing. That's interesting because that used to be like my go-to. That used to be like my go-to karaoke song. Okay. What other questions? Oh wait. Does this work like this? Can you guys submit questions in the Q&A like now, or am I just? I don't know how to do this. Why specifically the Joker? Why not? No, I mean, the Joker, basically, alright. I mean, it's like, anybody else want to explain? Hold on, there's some hot takes coming in, I'm listening. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what this is in reference to. Maybe somebody could fill me in. But, pronouns are society. Nice. True. Yeah, by the way, I'm going on tour. And January, February, April, May, Europe, North America, UK, Russia. Come see me. Tickets are on sale now. Some of the shows are sold out, but there are still some tickets left for some other places. Oh yeah, pronouns are society. Society. Okay, sorry. Wait, you have the same? What is MBTI? What is that? Susan Boyle collaboration. Fuck, that'd be hard as fuck. Shit. That'd be hard as fuck. The Joker is like a reaction to society, right? Like, he's crazy because society made him crazy, so in a way, he's kind of right. He's normal. Pretty much facts. Can't wait for my agenda deluxe. I can't wait for y'all to hear it. And especially tonight, 9 p.m., EST or no. LA time, 9 p.m., 12 NYC time, baby. And it's already out in the UK and the rest of the world. Okay. Well, I don't know the rest of the world, but I don't know the time zones. Do a remix of If Joker Could Beatbox. I have had that in my DJ set for a minute now, and it's hitting. Okay, someone says, from someone who deals with gender dysphoria, is it possible just to not define yourself ever and just remain cis? I mean, I feel like, yeah, you don't have to define yourself at all. That's just part of the whole freedom of it. I'm very loosey-goosey personally with this stuff because I feel like, our ideas of gender, if like looking back at history, it's something that has like developed and changed so much over time, and it's something that's not rigid and it is fluid, is what I believe. So I feel like, obviously everyone has their own different thing, and some people feel very rigid and happy in their gender identity, and that is also like 100% legitimate. And some people, like, there's nothing wrong with that either. Like, the goal is for people to feel comfortable, in their own skin, kind of thing. But yeah, I kind of personally, I'm like, you can be, I don't even know what the question was. I didn't remember, but it was nice. It was a good question. But okay, someone says staying cis is a label though. Yeah, you can stay cis as a label. You can also never mention, it's not like you have to go around saying like, I'm cis, everybody look, I'm cis, pay attention to me, I'm a cisgender individual. Like, you can just be like, yeah, person. I think for me with the non-binary thing, or well, actually I kind of always called it gender fluid, and then like non-binary became like the predominant term. So I was like, I didn't personally identify with that term all that much originally, because I didn't like, I thought, whatever. I was like, non-binary, that sounds like it means like nothing, like neither, and that's not really what it means. But in terms of like, everyone has their own. I'm just telling you how I, like, years ago when I first heard the term, that's what I thought. I feel like that's good to bring that up. And yeah, so it's like, when I heard this from gender fluid, and I was like, oh yeah, that kind of sounds like me, because I'm just like fluid, loosey goosey baby. But yeah, when I started exploring that for myself, I was like, oh yeah, this kind of reminds me of being a kid, like in a really healthy sense of like, just a person, I'm just a kid, I'm just like in that connecting to that sense of like just like being a human being, kind of like without any pressures of behaving or dressing in this certain way or whatever. Okay, I'm about to yeah, I mean, that's the thing too, is like, I don't get caught up in the terms really, because I just feel like, this is my personal thing. Again, other people entitled completely to your own opinion and your own identity and whatever makes the individual happy. I'm chilling. But for me personally, I don't really care that much about labels. And honestly, people have asked me like, do I read like Judith Butler and like other like like gender theory stuff. And honestly, that's an area that I haven't read a ton of like the original source text. Like, number one, Judith Butler, I found like really hard to read, and I was just not accessible. And even though I was like studying like philosophy and stuff at school, I was like, this is not like computing in my brain. And like, personally, I mean, that's like a whole academic thing, but like personally, I like things, something like gender is just very like, to me, I like things that are very like common sense approach to communication that is clear and accessible to anybody, regardless of like their level of education, Like, I don't know, it's just like feeling it out, being chill about it. Like, I feel like sometimes when we obsess over like all these different terms and stuff like that, personally, this again, disclaimer, my personal opinion, you're entitled to your own, and disagreement is healthy and welcomed. But yeah, I just feel like the fixation on like labels and definitions and this and that can sometimes kind of lead to the same kind of putting people in categories and boxes that I feel like queerness is trying to get away from. And so for me, I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like I used to have like, oh, like any pronouns, like he, she, her, they, whatever. But then people just always default to she, her, and so I just didn't really. I was like, oh, I'm not really vibing with that, so I'm just gonna go with they, them. But um, and just like see what that feels like for me. But I also feel really lucky that like I have had like I kind of came into all my gender exploration as I was also becoming an artist and like having a like starting to grow like a smaller to bigger like platform and stuff. So I feel like I was very privileged in that I was able to be like put they them in my bio or like have an article with an interview. Like if someone's interviewing me and they're like, "What are your pronouns?" and they say it in the article, and it's like that like makes it like official, and so I feel like I felt very lucky in that way, that I got to like because yeah, not everyone has that. It's like some people it's just kind of the process of like coming out or whatever you want to call it, which for me it wasn't like a moment. It was just like a gradual like asking people to use different pronouns for me kind of thing. Was I think easier because I could just like put it in my bio on my Instagram, and that's how people saw me and met me, was through Instagram and other things. Um, Someone says, remind her that cis is sus. Now, while that sounds like it's like a funny slogan, I mean, I don't think there's anything like, I was going to say that I don't think there's anything sus about it. But then again, to recall from what I just said earlier, everything is sus when you think about it. But yeah, I mean, like, I know there's a lot of like, there's a lot of stuff that's like, like, fuck straight people or like kill straight people or like shit like that. And obviously people are like, most people are joking or whatever, but I feel like most people are just like being funny about it. But I do feel like sometimes it's like sometimes that negative energy sometimes can like seep in a little too far with some people. And I think like it's the point is like love and acceptance like for all people. And there's nothing wrong with like somebody that happens to feel like they're like assigned male at birth, and they're like, you know what, I really feel like a man. In fact, I love being a man, and it feels amazing to me. I'm like, dope. That's great. Actually, one thing that really this really opened my mind. My friend who I've done a lot of podcasts with, Joshua Citarella, did this experiment on himself. He's a cis man. He did an experiment on himself where basically he did for 3 months all of these like 4chan folk science things supposedly that are supposed to make you like more masculine, like raise your testosterone levels, like drinking onion juice and like no fap and like all these different taking this like supplement called Super Male Vitality. It's like this herbal supplement from InfoWars that's supposed to like make your whatever. I'm probably gonna get banned for saying the word supplement and saying InfoWars, but fuck. But anyway, but I don't support those things at all. But I'm just saying he was taking this stuff and going through this like transformation where he was becoming like more masculine and like sort of like transforming his body and all this. And that's sort of how I see a lot of this stuff is like it's about the individual's agency over their own body, and about like taking charge and like using technology to like reshape and inform yourself. And I feel like to me that's like something that goes beyond like, it even goes beyond like cis or trans, like in that dichotomy even. And yeah, I feel like no fap November is in 2 months. Help. Yeah. Onion juice is sus. Very. Yeah. The supplement doesn't have tea in it. It claims to boost tea levels, but the funny thing is So I did a stream with him a couple weeks ago, and I bought the super female vitality because I wanted to mix it with the super male vitality to create super like they them vitality or whatever the fuck, or like to cancel just superhuman vitality or whatever you want to call it. And I looked up the ingredients, and I was like I was like, this is sus, and I was like, bro, shit's literally the same ingredients, like literally. So you have these people that are like these super like right wing like, you know, guys getting this like, you know, this trying this supplement and trying to like become like more masculine and like blah blah blah. And it's like you're literally having, you know, the same exact ingredients. There's just one ingredient that was different that was in the female one and not in the male one, called like shilajit or some type of like herb or something that actually is used a lot in male enhancement things for like erectile dysfunction, like herbal things and like other. So I was like, wait a second, what? And then like the female ingredients list had like, it said like organic and like wild raised or like wild some herb or something like that, just to like make it seem more like whatever, to make the ingredients list like look different, but literally same ingredients. Which is funny. I remember as a kid too, I was like, I used to be like, ask my mom, I was like, I want, like, she'd be like, okay, like, get some vitamins, and I would be like, I'm gonna get the teen boy ones, just because, like, I think it's all a marketing scam, and, like, doesn't matter which ones I would take, teen boy, teen girl, over 50, a grown-up, adult, you know, yeah, whatever, but, who knows, I mean, yeah, but it's just, the point is, I don't think cis is sus, but also everything is sus, so, okay. Going through the chat. Yes, do I remember Fembot Fantasy in Atlanta? I do. I will never forget that. That was like one of the most amazing parties ever. That was incredible. All of those parties in what was that, 2018? Jeez. Yeah, all those parties were like amazing. My mom drinks essential oils, so I feel it's on par. I don't think you're supposed to drink those, are you? We got dads drinking Mountain Dew and wearing away their esophageal lining. We got moms drinking essential oils. Y'all, we need to have an intervention with these parents that are putting harmful things in their bodies. Strawberries? Oh my god. Not you, Kurt. Oh my god. Look at you say you said strawberries, and I'm like, Kurt, that comes into my head, and then I was like, oh my god, it's you. That was like when I started drinking, like, I didn't drink alcohol till way later than most people. And like I did not drink when I like started college. I was like very straight edge. And I was like very like against like anything. Which is a cool way to be. That's a dope way to be. And it's also fine if you're not, as long as you're being healthy. Okay, you guys know I'm saying the right things I'm supposed to say. Anyway, I'm an adult, I can talk about these things. So anyway, but Strawberries was like so disgusting now. Like I considered buying it like a couple weeks ago, and then I was like, wait, that is just instant ticket to vomiting. Reading the comments. Male Vitality Essential Oils. I don't know, are you supposed to drink that? Oh, reminder to check your questions, Dorian. Thank you. I need the reminder. For some reason, they're like old. Or they're all ones from my stories earlier. Next time I go live, okay, yeah, now I know how this works. Next time I go live, which I'll do later, for some reason I'm not seeing the new questions. I'm like only seeing old ones. Yeah, I'm just seeing old ones. Okay, new song? Yes, tonight at midnight. Brand new song, remix of Gentleman feat Danny Brown, which is blowing my mind. Dollywood remix. Dollywood 1 remix. It's gonna go hard as F. Cannot wait for y'all to hear this. The Joker is trans mask. Yes. Like, definitely. Like, anyone that doesn't see that, hi, Catboy Deleuze. Do you want to go live with me? What you up to? Or is that going to get me deprioritized? See, the problem is, you know what's fucked up about Instagram? It's really messed up. All my favorite accounts post memes and interesting things, important messages, is so messed up. It's like I interact with them, and then I'll notice like my story views go way down. These platforms, they do be trying to suppress the truth, man. I look like shit right now. Well, why do you think I'm using the filter? Now, we can do it later, though. As I should not do this for too much longer. Just take a vocal break in a bit, and then I could do some more another time. Okay, wait. Joker is trans mask, and Harley is trans femme. Definitely. I really do need to be cast as the next Joker, though, because it's really important. If the Joker oppresses society, then the Joker is beyond the societal concept of gender. Facts. Literally true. That is definitely sus. Yeah, everything is sus when you think about it. Okay. I can't wait to see you in Chicago. I can't wait to see you either. Brazil loves you. Say hi. Hi, Brazil. Will I be able to bring the Mountain Dew bathwater with me to the concert venue? You know, sadly, society is trying to oppress that too. Or suppress. And oppress the bathwater. They're doing it all. Repress, oppress, and suppress. Are there any others? Depress. I was trying to depress. I'm a lot like Joker from the movie Joker. Ooh, woo. Let's go Portland. Yes, Portland tickets sold out. I cannot wait. Yeah, I'm considering doing some after parties, but we'll see. How would you feel if I wore my fursuit to the show? I would love that. I would love anyone to wear a fursuit to the show. It's gonna be warm, but you know. What do I think is my most underrated song? Oh, that's an interesting question. I don't know. That's kind of hard. Maybe Musical Genius, just because that's the song that would say like I'm underrated. That's the song that would like have that like this is underrated type energy. So I guess I'll say that. Musical Genius. All right, guys. Back to the interesting stuff. Let's get the Sorry, the questions. Hey, anyone just tuning in? Anybody just tuning in? Okay, so I see someone asking some sexual questions. I'll just say that I don't answer those here, but I do answer those on the OnlyFans. So that's 18 plus, all adult. You can ask me any questions you want on there, but it ain't free. But you can ask me on there. All right. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna fly to Poland to see me. I'm doing 3 shows in Poland. It's crazy. Like, there's an amazing fan base there that I'm really excited to connect with. Okay. Socialism based. Next question. Yes, mushrooms, psychedelics, if done in a healthy, safe, environment, if you're, of appropriate age and this and that, and it's becoming legal in certain states and used for treatment of depression and addiction, I think can be amazing experiences, but also, you just have to be careful, especially with like things that are synthetic, because you really don't know what you're getting. And I've had friends and known people that have been really had horrible experiences with things that they really don't know what chemical they're putting into their body. So that's kind of the caveat there. But I think it can be very eye-opening and whatever. It can also induce a lot of anxiety for people and irreparable trauma. That hasn't happened to me. I've had bad experiences, not like horrible ones, but like some people. But yeah, I gotta do my due diligence and say all the, check all the boxes. Are there any legal issues you're worried about touring in Russia? No comment. What do you think about what can make a life be happier? Aw, I think universal health care would be good for everybody. I think some form of, I don't, this is probably not what you were asking, but yeah, like a social safety net for people to, like, we have enough wealth in society to be able to take care of everybody, and it's criminal that we don't. And yeah, like mass wealth redistribution and housing and education, et cetera, et cetera. But on a personal level, but yeah, no, I really do believe that would help people be happier. And a lot of the anxieties we face and like lack of like meaning and stuff in our lives is connected to the capitalist system that we are a part of, that is extremely draining and not fulfilling on a personal level, etc. Okay. Thank you. My shirt is Colleen Estrada. That's like the amazing brand that I just did the I like walked in the fashion show last week or whatever in New York and performed my cover of Happy by Pharrell feat 645AR. Don't forget to check on yourself, Dorian. I love you so much. I love you too. You know, I think I need to take a break because my voice is starting to get like kind of sore and uncomfortable and stuff. But I'm gonna take a vocal break. I'm gonna do a lot more lives because I'm really enjoying talking to you guys. So I'll do some more like later this week. The full remix album. Well, it's not full remix, but the 12 new tracks, including some non-remixes that are new. My Agenda Deluxe coming out November 5th. You can pre-order the vinyl right now on DorianElectra.com. Get tickets to come see me on tour. And stream Replay Remix, Lady Gaga, and tonight at midnight, Gentlemen, feat Danny Brown, Dollywood One Remix. Let's fucking go.